all day long.
All right, welcome back to East Texas Now. I'm KO Kyle Owens, and Michaela Goose has let me take over for a little bit. Hey, we're about to talk to Ace Reese from the University of Houston. He's from Canton. He's at the University of Houston now, playing baseball. He had a magnificent night last night, freshman for the University of Houston, and he hit a walk-off double. Let's look at it. Can I play-by-play over this? So it goes into the right center field gap, hits the wall. Great hit. Reese right there going into second base. And two Cougars come in to score. Ball gets dropped at the plate. Houston walks it off. A 2-1 win, bottom of the ninth inning. Let's go ahead and bring in my man Ace Reese from Canton, Texas, now residing down in Houston, playing for the Cougars. What's up, Ace? How are you?
How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Let's talk about last night. That hit, man. It was a double, 2 on, 2 out, bottom of the ninth. What's that pressure like when you step up in that situation? Because you pinch hit, if I'm correct, right? Or were you playing the whole game? It was a pinch hit. Okay, so what's that
Yes,
pressure
sir.
like in that moment?
Man, it's kind of just like everyone has their like role and job on the team, and my role and job that night was to come in and get a hit late in the ninth, and not really much pressure. I just trusted all the work I've done in the past and just knew it was going to come through in the moment and just let it happen.
So when you're up there and you're stepping into the box and you realize, okay, I can win this game, like at that moment, were you trying to find a gap, or were you just trying to put the ball in play and see what happens?
No, so I got down 0-2 pretty early, and I was just trying to put the ball in play to get the next guy up to walk it off. But if the ball just win the gap, then win the gap, and just happened.
Well, I want to take it back to high school for a little bit. So you went to Canton High School. Now, don't hold this against me. I went to Lindell. So I'm a Lindell Eagle.
Okay.
You're a Canton Eagle. Don't hold it against me, Ace, all right?
I won't.
All right. But in Canton, let's talk about – Canton's always had a good baseball program. Talk about your time, your 4 years at Canton, and how the high school years went.
Oh, man, that's just takes me back to the good old days, man. Those 4 years were very special 4 years of my life. You know, Coach Luce has been a great mentor for me in the baseball world, and just had a lot of great memories, a lot of good years there, and wish I can go back, but I'm here now, and I'm happy to be here. So.
Well, how did your time in Canton prepare you for Houston? Houston, obviously, a lot bigger than Canton. The campus is a lot bigger than Canton, I'm sure. So how did your time in Canton prepare you for going to the University of Houston?
Man, so just a lot of great people, a lot of yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir, and a lot of just like good morals. And when I get here, just have a good attitude about everything and just like be nice and meet all the new people and just like kind of fit in, and it's just been great. The baseball program back at Canton was really good, held to a high standard. So getting here, I had no problem fitting in with getting on a high level team and just playing baseball.
And let's talk about this Houston Cougar baseball team. Kind of up and down this past weekend against Sam Houston State. How's the season gone so far, and what's kind of the outlook for the team the remainder of the year?
Oh, man, we got a special group right now. A lot of people have us under the radar, but once we get into the Big 12 play, which is coming up this weekend, we're about to fire off. It's about to be really good. We got a lot of talent, a lot of good pitchers, a lot of good hitters, and we're about to explode. So
that's awesome. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to be keeping track for sure. I do want to ask you, y'all played at Minute Maid Park, home of the Houston Astros, a couple weeks back. What was that experience like? Because I'm sure growing up as a kid, I don't know, were you a Ranger fan or an Astro fan growing up?
Sorry, you cut out there for a little bit.
Oh, were you a Ranger fan or an Astros fan growing up?
Oh, I'm a Rangers fan. I grew up in the Dallas area, and I moved down to Houston actually for a couple years, and then we moved back to Canton. But I've always been a Rangers fan. Big rivalry. I go to all the games when they're here. It's fun time.
Well, what was it like playing at Minute Maid Park, though? I mean, I know you're a Rangers fan, but what was that experience like?
Oh, man, it was crazy. I mean, I would catch myself out in left field all the time, just looking around like, I'm here, I'm doing it. And then you get in the box and you're like, greats have stood here like Jose Altuve and all those guys, and it's just like, I'm here. And it's just awesome.
All right, well, I got one last question for you, Ace. Now, I need to know, on your birth certificate, is your name Ace?
It is.
Okay, so how did that happen? How did you get the name Ace?
Man, that's a crazy story. So my mom, she wanted to name me Luke, and my dad's like, nah, he's going to be a ball player. so he named me Ace. And I guess it stuck pretty well. I didn't become the pitcher, but I'm a hitter, so.
And you wear the number 1, so Ace.
I do.
Ace in the
Yeah,
hole.
that's my signature number. Ace, number 1. That's what I do. So.
Well, that's awesome. Well, Ace, congratulations on the big win last night, the walk-off victory.
I appreciate it.
We hope to see more from you this year, and we'll be keeping up with the Houston Cougars. Best of luck, man.
All right, thank you.
All right. Ace Reese, the Houston Cougars baseball player, he went to Canton High School. I went to Lindale. That's why they're rivals. In case y'all didn't know, that's why I had to make that comment about him. But what a great guy! What a great kid! He sounds like he's got a good head on his shoulders, and I'm excited to see how Houston does the rest of the year.
I mean, with a name like Ace, you're not really allowed to do much of anything else, are you?
Ace in the hole right there. Thank you, Michaela.
Of course, come take over the desk anytime, KO.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.